I don't think that pornography should be considered a public health concern because it can be taken to extremes in some cases, but the majority of people don't have a real issue with it. So I feel that for the most part, it's not so much like public health concern because it doesn't impact the majority of people like that much, and like it's more so of like a social issue rather than like it being like an overwhelming like public health concern.
I think if you are going to include mental health as a health issue, then I think it could be a health issue. Like I said earlier in class today about that psychologist Alvin Cooper, where he stated that if someone watches more than 11 hours per week, they can become addicted to the point that they become more aggressive, if they become more antisocial, and become less reliant on actual intimate relationships. So, however, if you're talking about physical health, I do not think it is a public health issue, because I don't really see how something that really affects like the mental capacity to fantasize about things creates something where, I don't know, like health or like your reproductive organs are being affected by the state of the imagery.
I think also because it is used for like a way for people to like have a sexual release, I don't think that like it can be damaging at some points if people become obsessed with it, but for the most part it's seen as just like another part of their like sexual lives that they use porn to like have some experience. It might not be like person to person, but it's like totally normal for people to dabble in like using porn when they want to, like when they're in the mood and they feel that they need to like pleasure themselves, they might use that. It's like totally innocent in that case, but it's not the same for everyone. People can become addicted if they are spending more than 11 hours a week, or it can like overtake their lives in some cases. But for the most part, I feel like it's not so much a public health concern, but more just like something
It's definitely more of a social concern than a public health concern.
It's something that can bring up concerns, but in moderation, it's like totally
It's
acceptable.
like everything, like alcohol is a public health concern if you abuse it, because alcoholism could lead to liver cancer. I'm trying to think what else. Like it affects the bloodstream. It affects a lot of biological things, whereas the use of pornography just really affects mental health.
Right.
So.